With huge pressure on our hospitals to admit seriously ill coronavirus patients, there's also big pressure to free up beds by discharging people safely back into the community. So-called hot homes have been created for patients who no longer need hospital treatment but aren't well enough to go home. For tonight's special report, staff at one of the homes in Hawkhurst near Cranbrook have told our reporter Zoe O'Brien how important it is to keep coronavirus patients fully isolated from other residents.
This is a typical care suite that we offer for people who need to have time to recover.
Inside the apartments that are very much sealed off to the public. That's because the people staying here are COVID positive. Well enough to leave hospital, but too sick for self-care. They're staying in a Kent care home to see out their isolation.
It's very, very rewarding to see how folk who have been probably through such a huge trauma, probably traumatised families around them as well, to be able to be supported and cared for and to be in a place where they feel that they can be kept safe. It's completely and totally isolated from the rest of it to totally protect the staff and residents that are in the rest of the building.
For the residents of Hawkhurst House, day-to-day life is continuing as normal. But up here in a separate car park with a separate entrance, there is an entirely different part of the building being used for COVID patients who can come here and spend the next 14 days recovering.
And also, most importantly, there's a lovely kitchenette that they can use with...
This site in Hawkhurst and its sister site in Hawkinge are among the 135 approved across the country, but it's one of few believed to be operational. Core staff have moved into the 31-bed unit, which is made up of mini isolation suites.
Yes, they're all risking themselves. We're all risking ourselves, but we've been very well protected. Those beds we're clearing can be used for people that really need it, that are really poorly. And that's the rewarding part of it, really. It's keeping the big wheels of the NHS moving and protecting them.
Staff here say this partnership project between NHS England, Kent County Council, the Care Quality Commission and local GP networks known as CCGs will minimise infections in the community. They're happy to work behind the scenes so that the front line can keep fighting. Zoe O'Brien, BBC South East Today, Hawkhurst.